Arizona's presidential preference election is just 3 weeks away, and if you registered to vote, you probably already have your ballot.
Tonight, 12 News journalist William Pitts is verifying a question about the names that appear on those ballots and what happens when they drop out of the race.
Our Verify question deals with presidential preference ballots and whose name is supposed to be on them. Now, our question today comes from Suzanne, who says, I received my presidential preference ballot today. There are candidates that have withdrawn from the election that are on the ballot. Could you please figure out why? Well, take a look at the actual ballot. Here's the Democratic side. You see President Biden on there. You also see Marianne Williamson, Dean Phillips. But there's only two people still in the race, Joe Biden and Dean Phillips. On the Republican side, very similar story. There's Donald Trump. There's Vivek Ramaswamy, Asa Hutchinson, Nikki Haley, but the only two people still running are Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. So let's verify whether or not this is the way it's supposed to be. Here's our sources. We went directly to the Secretary of State's office. A spokesman there told us it's not because of a printing deadline, more so that candidate committees do not formally shut down their operations after a candidate withdraws due to circumstances beyond our purview. Those votes still count. That's according to an Arizona Secretary of State spokesperson. Back in 2020, this happened then too. This is the Democratic side. President Joe Biden is up at the top, Pete Buttigieg, Marianne Williamson, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren. But at the time of the Arizona primary, Warren and Buttigieg had already dropped out of the race. So are candidates who have dropped out supposed to be on my ballot? We can verify, yes, they are supposed to be. Does my vote count even if my candidate dropped out? We can also verify, yes, your votes do count for that candidate even if they've dropped out of the election. William Pitts, 12 News.
All right, well, thank you. And our presidential preference election is just over 3 weeks away on March 19th. If you're registered to vote in Maricopa County and are on the active early voting list, your early ballot has already been mailed out to you. You still have until March 8th to request an early ballot. The last day to mail back your ballot is March 12th.